Good morning, guys. I hope y'all are having a beautiful Monday. Right now I just got to the gym and I dropped off the kids at school. I did get breakfast. I got Starbucks. I got a turkey bacon sandwich. I already ate and drank all of this, so I can't really show it for the camera besides my empty cup and shit. But I got a turkey bacon sandwich and the grande iced caramel macchiato. I'm gonna be hitting, I'm debating. I want to do core and cardio because I never do core. Well, I do core, but not in a while. Slack on it, but I also want to do back and biceps. So I really don't know what to do. I could do both, but I really don't know. So we'll see, but probably end up doing all of it, but I don't know. So let's go in the gym. I don't know how to flex my back. Like, I know the muscle is there, but like anytime I try to take a video of my back, it looks like I don't even work my back out. Okay, I'm done working out. I did back, biceps, and shoulders. I didn't record much in there because I just didn't. But now I'm going HEB to pick up a curbside order. I'm tired as fuck because I did the massage chair at the very end and that shit was just so relaxing, and now I'm super sleepy. I don't know what's the science behind that because I've heard that working out gives you energy and levels your energy levels throughout the day, but working out, I get tired afterwards. I don't know why. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm tired, oh my God. Better run in HEB because I forgot to add my sweet treat to the curbside order, which is the conchas. And also, I had a small breakfast this morning, so I got a protein shake, the best brand ever. Also, if you do get one of these, usually typically with protein shakes, I chug them because they're nasty as shit, but these are good. But also, do not chug these. I don't know why these specifically, but when I chug these, they give me a bad fucking stomach ache. So, just a note, you know, don't chug them. We're gonna do a little grocery haul. I didn't get that much because we still had a shitload of stuff from last week's grocery trip, so it's just a little bit of shit. I already showed y'all this, but it's my sweet treat. It's the conchas. Got instant mash, beef broth, sugar-free jelly. It's mainly for the kids. Frozen meals, these specifically broccoli beef. Cereal bars, apple juice, protein oatmeal. I tried the Kodiak brand and it was okay. So I'm gonna try this brand of protein oatmeal just for like a quick pre-gym meal. Some ground turkey so I can make the kids some, I wanna make them like homemade Lunchables. More creamer, the best creamer ever. Lean ground beef, this for dinner tonight. Protein shakes, these protein shakes are also really good. You get a 4-pack for like $7 as opposed to getting one core bottle. Protein shake is like $4. And then strawberries and bananas. Guys, y'all will never fucking believe this shit. I just filmed this part of my video that I was gonna do. I was talking about, you know, my calorie tracking and how I started it back up again. And I filmed the whole complete thing in vertical mode. And yeah, with YouTube, you're supposed to film sideways. So I fucked all that shit up. We're gonna talk about it again. As y'all know, I started tracking calories again, which I haven't tracked calories in I think over 2 years now. I tracked calories in the beginning of my weight loss journey for about 4 to 5 months, which, you know, helped a lot. I shedded weight and it was going all good. But given my eating history and disordered eating and being obsessed with calories in the past and spiraling, those same type of feelings started to come up. And it started to become obsessive. I started to get obsessed over calories, freak out if I went over, even just by a little bit. I would convince myself that I'm losing all my progress because I went over and because I was restricting so bad. That started me starting to binge again, and it was just a whole mess. And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, is there a way for me to reach my goals without tracking? And I came to a realization that there is, you know, and I figured it was the best decision to stop tracking for a while. And honestly, I really didn't think I was going to ever track again. Disclaimer, just because this is just my own personal experience with tracking because of my history with eating, all that type of stuff. This is not the case with everyone. This is just my personal experience. Tracking in itself is not bad. It was just with my past and everything, it was just a mess. And, you know, fast forward, I stopped. Well, no, not fast forward, go back. Finally, I stopped tracking, and I was like, I'm just gonna intuitive eat, you know what I mean? And being a former binge eater, that shit's kind of hard, because I'm like, I don't know when I'm actually hungry and when I'm not actually hungry. So I tried my best, and you know, I was still reaching goals, and up until now I have not tracked still, and I've reached goals. I've, you know, lost weight, I've put on good muscle, I've grown my glutes, I've grown upper body muscle, so everything's been going good. Like, I've made progress without tracking. But then it came to a point where, you know, during my cut phases, which I just entered a cut, during my past cut phases, I've realized I haven't really made the progress that I wanted to, like not really trimmed down the way I wanted to. And sorry, I got a phone call. But I just wasn't, it just felt like I kind of plateaued every time I cut. And I didn't want to believe it was because I wasn't tracking. And I wasn't gaining weight, like that wasn't what was happening, but I would just stay at the same weight. And obviously, you know, body recomp is a thing. So a lot of the times when you're cutting or whatever, even if the scale doesn't move, you're still, you know, making progress. You can't tell on the scale. But that's not what was happening for me. I just feel like I plateaued, and I was like, it can't be because I'm not tracking. Like, it can't be because, like, I can't track again. Like, I do not want to do that. Like, I was so scared to track again, and I kept telling myself that wasn't why, you know. You know, it became the time where I start cutting again, and I finally realized, I was like, can't keep lying to yourself, Tessa. You can't keep running away from tracking. You have to face it. Learn how to deal with those thoughts if they were to come up again when you track. So I started tracking last week, and it's funny because I think when I was cutting, I was really eating at maintenance because, you know, I wasn't tracking. So now that I'm tracking, and, you know, by the end of the day, and I hit my calories or whatever, I'm like, damn, no wonder I wasn't making the progress I wanted, because I was eating a lot more than this. And also in the app that I use, I can see like the protein and stuff, and I definitely, like in past times, I was not eating enough protein at all, because one day last week I thought I was good on my protein, and at the end of the day when I was done eating, I checked the protein, it was only at like 65 grams of protein. I was like, bruh, what the fuck? Like, whoops. And I was just fucking downing some protein yogurt because I was trying to hit my protein. I was like, bro. And also, not really off topic, but if I don't say it, I'm gonna forget to say it. But if y'all have any recommendations on good calorie tracking apps, especially the ones where you can scan the barcode of like foods and shit, let me know in the comments, because I'm using one called Lose It, and I've downloaded 4 different ones, like 4 different tracking apps, and all of them make you have to pay to use 80% of their features, and it's not cheap. It's like 20 bucks. So if y'all know of one that's like $5 or less, or free to use their features, let me know in the comments, because I'm not trying to pay 20 bucks for a calorie tracking app. So far, I'm on week 2 right now of calorie tracking for the first time in 2 years, and I feel good. I'm not getting that same kind of anxiety calorie feeling like I was before when I would get obsessed over calories. So, and also if I go over my calories, because right now the app gives me, I think it said 1600 calories, but honestly, for me personally, I feel like that's a little too low for me. I could be wrong. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not certified in anything, but I just feel like that's personally too low for me. So I let myself go up to like 1800-ish. But when if I do go over my calories for the day, I don't freak out anymore. It doesn't feel, I'm just like, oh, I went over, it's okay. and it feels nice to not freak out over calories. Thankfully, you know, that same anxiety feeling hasn't come up, and I really hope it doesn't. I don't know how long I'm gonna be tracking for, probably just for the duration of my cutting period, which is a month or two. But yeah, that's pretty much my reasoning behind why I started again, and kind of why I stopped before, because I never really talked about it, because I'm just kind of like, you know, that's some deep shit, so I just haven't really talked about it. So that's gonna be the end of the video. Remember to leave y'all's calorie tracking app suggestions in the comments. So remember to stay positive. I know that kind of sounds cliche, but that's kind of a big thing I've been trying to do recently, is even if I don't feel good mentally, I still speak positively, if that makes sense, because your words have a lot more power than you think. So continuously speak positivity, and it's okay to not feel good mentally as well. Just don't ruminate on it. Feel the feelings and move on. Speak goodness into yourself and into the world. That's gonna be all for the video, and I hope you'll have a great week. I feel like it's Wednesday for some reason, but it's not. It's Monday, so yeah. So I will see y'all next time. Bye.